And we are live. I was speaking in French with someone direct. Hello, Queens. Hello, King. Thank you for watching this live. It's beautiful out there now. It's the spring now, and everybody is kind of coming out the shell because we were kind of hibernated in the snow. I'm Ladorin, and I'm a wife. I'm a child of God above all. I'm a mom of four, and I'm a digital entrepreneur. Mindset is something that has to be resetted every time because it's a constant fight between you and you. So me and myself. So the mindset is kind of a ring where there's a fight every time. Every time a bad thought comes, that's how we fight it. So today I have my beautiful queens with me, and they are zooming out from Alberta and New York. Me, I'm in Ontario, Canada. So without further ado, I will give the mic to our queens to introduce themselves. And before they introduce themselves, we are running a series on the mindset reset and mindset shift. And today is the first episode, and we're going to talk about the paycheck, the cycle of paycheck. We wait for the money and spend again, wait for the money and spend again. So let me yield the mic to my queen, Anna.
Thank you, Queen Ladorine. As she said, my name is Anna, a healthcare worker and also a proud digital entrepreneur. Originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, I live in New York City, US.
Mm-hmm.
For now, I'm a Christian and a hard worker, what I can say. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Queen. Thank you. And Anna, and I'm from Cameroon. She said she's from the Congo. So we are the CC. There's another C that we all know. If you know the other C, put in the comment section. There are three C's in the Central Africa that we usually say they are kind of cousins. They are brothers and sisters. So there's Congo, there's Cameroon, there's another one. Put in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. So, Anne, yielding the mic to you.
Thank you, my queen Ladorine. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are connecting from. Yes, I'm greeting you from Edmonton, Alberta, in Canada. I'm happy to be here and share with you today. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a child of God, and I'm a digital entrepreneur. So just excited to be here. So please share the live, because somebody might be defined by this conversation, as we always want to inspire, our brothers and sisters, especially immigrants like us in the diaspora. So I'll yield the mic and pass it on to my sis, Tanya, if she's ready.
Hello, Queen. Welcome, Tanya. Can you put your phone on the landscape, please?
Landscape orientation.
Yeah. That's how we do technology. And we are getting, if it's not working, then Queen, go ahead, please. Introduce yourself. Welcome. You're muted.
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, right. So my name is Tanya. I'm a wife, a mom, a digital business owner, and I am a child of God. But I just want to say welcome to everyone for joining this live today. I am so blessed and privileged to be here. I am originally from Jamaica, but I'm here in Alberta, Canada, and I just want everyone to just stay tuned because our discussion today is one that is very timely and is needed for such a time as this. So just stay tuned, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Okay, thank you, Sister Tanya. This is the year of the reboot. So as she said, it's the right moment to think about your mindset. And you have our beautiful Queen Miriam straight from Belgium. Hello, Queen.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. As you all know, my English is not so good. I will just be trying to say that
You're good.
the mindset is everything. Before just let me introduce myself. I have I have forgotten, please. Sorry. My name is Miriam. I'm living in Belgium. I have been working for many years, like 15 years as bank employee until 2022. And now I am entrepreneur, mompreneur, and child of God. And I'm very happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations for your early retirement. Ooh.
She did it early.
Wow. All right. So, without further ado, let's jump deep inside our topic today. The cycle of paycheck to paycheck. We want to break that cycle. We want to walk in the purpose that God granted us. So you have to walk in that purpose and break the cycle of paycheck to paycheck. It's good to have a job, but you have to break the cycle of living under paycheck to paycheck. Okay, my Queen Anne, if you don't mind taking the mic.
Yes, I don't mind. Sorry, I was trying to help out here.
Okay.
Yes, we said mindset is everything. So, I'm going to start talking about mindset because there's a saying that says, change your thinking, change your life. Change your thinking, change your life. So, as we are talking about the year of the reboot, we want to put ourselves in a place where we can level up this year, where we can, you know, progress in our journeys and also become the best version of ourselves. And
Mhm.
with that, as immigrants, because us here on the line, we are immigrants, where we are in the countries where we are located. Sometimes we have this mindset about that we don't have enough, and every time we need to start also changing our language. When you keep saying that you don't have enough, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot do this, but there's also opportunities around you that you can avail yourself to. But sometimes you're so narrow-minded, you don't want to look elsewhere, but you just want to say, okay, I cannot do this, I don't have enough, too many bills. Yes, the bills always going to be there, but let's learn to turn our chaos into opportunity. If you don't have enough, that's the time for you to start this business, right? So let's change our vocabulary to work more with a mindset of abundance, instead of scarcity, because a lot of us, when we come, especially immigrant, and you don't have to be an immigrant for that, to have a negative mindset, but nothing positive can come out of a negative mindset. So just to encourage, each and every one of us to start being positive, to start thinking, to see ourselves as abundant. Yes, you might not have everything that you need today, but you're on your way, right? But everything starts in your mind. If you start already projecting yourself in your future, we talked about, at the beginning of the year, vision. We talk, and I like to talk a lot about vision in my page. If you follow me, you have to see yourself out there, even if your body is not there yet, but at least your mind is there. Because by saying all the time that you can't, you can't, you can't, then you won't be able to do anything. We want to break this cycle. So how do we do it? Right? There's a technology. We are in the era of digital. So let's leverage what we have around us. You say you don't have, but you have a phone. You have a phone. You have a computer. You have already what you need to start. So that's what I can say for now. And I want to also welcome Mary Rose for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Hello, Queen Mary Rose. Yes, quit the mindset, the poverty mindset. That's the poverty mindset. Don't say you don't have. Change your vocabulary, as Queen Anne just said. And yeah, my Queen Anna, whenever you're ready, the mic is all yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really like this topic of mindset because a mindset is all those attitudes we have when we have to face some challenges. Like me, I really scare dogs, which means in my mind, when I see a dog, even if that dog will not bite me or
Like
catch
in
me,
Africa.
I'm already scared about the dog that I'll start looking where to go, how to run away. At my age, people can
and
laugh. Since I was a young person,
and the dog
I
feel
grew
it, you
up.
know.
I grew up with that limitation of me going even face the dog. That's what many people have, as Anne said, shift that can't to how can I do it? And when you say yourself, you ask yourself a question, how can I make it? Instead of staying there, living paycheck by paycheck, complaining, oh, things are expensive, the inflation, what do? You stay there and the inflation, the economy keep going higher, higher. No, take a decision. Everything is starting by your state of mind. What do you think about shifting that I can't to I have to? Either you choose to change the job, your work, either you found something else. We all have that telephone with us. When we go online, ask yourself a question, why do I have to connect to the internet? Many reasons. Then take one best reason that will let you to get to something. There is always advertisement everywhere online about what you can do to make your life better. That's what we did. I saw an ad one day talking about this business, and I connect to that person, and I'm here. I didn't sit, I still work. I'm a healthcare worker. I like my job. But then I knew that the paycheck to paycheck will not give me what I want, will not secure my future. And I made a decision. Instead of saying, I can't, I choose to, I have to learn. I have to do this. I have to. And that made me to get into the system where I can get training, how to make content, how to advise, how to talk to people. Right now, I'm sitting talking to, I don't know how many people around the world are watching me. But at the beginning, I was saying I can't. Now I can. Why? Because I give myself a decision to learn. You have to learn. There is always something that can help you to get out of that circle, break that circle of paycheck. After 2 weeks, like over here, huh? After 2 weeks, you wait for another paycheck. No, break that circle. Thank you.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Woo, 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 woo. I was like you, my queen. I was also like a dog fearer. I remember one day I was small, when I was younger. Back in Africa, there's a place where you go and throw the garbage. So I had my garbage trash. I went there to throw, and then I was going back home, and my neighbor opened the gates, and that's how the dog started to run after me. I ran to save my life. I had to throw that trash on the floor and run away. All right, thank you for that. It brought me back to my, my youth. So, Tanya, are you ready to add the salt to our soup?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. As I said, this topic is a passion of mine when it comes to mindset change. And
Mm-hmm.
um and I'll be taking it from the perspective of resetting our mindset, from fearing to change, to actually coming into something that's, like a new possibilities in our lives. So let's be real, change can be very scary, right? Not because something is wrong with us, but because we are wired to stay in a place where it feels safe. We are wired to stay in our comfort zone. And I'm sure when if not all of us, most of us, when we started this business, we had thoughts of fear, like, what if I fail, or what if people judge me, or even coming on social media, oh, I don't want to show my face on social media, or I don't like me, I don't have any experience, how am I going to do this? We all face it, so at some point or time in our lives when we face fear. But what I've realized is that the fear won't just disappear magically. No, but we have to like, be intentional, and don't let fear becomes the boss of us. Don't let fear, determine our future or where we go. So, how I view fear is um our minds react to change just like how our bodies react to antibodies. So let me break it down for you. So when something new enters your body, like an antibody or a foreign, substance or something, your immune system, it doesn't just sit there and welcome it. It reacts. And
Reaction.
what it does when it reacts, you will get a fever. Your body will get a fever. And then why this happens is that it's your body, it's trying to protect you. Are you hearing a noise in the background?
No, it's okay.
Are you hearing me? Okay, okay. Yeah. So your body is trying to protect you. So but the fever isn't the enemy. The fever is actually a signal that your body has detected something unfamiliar. And like it's saying, hey, something new is here. We don't know what this is. Let us check it out. Or, like it's an alert that there's a change taking place in your body. So, but this is where it gets deep now. Is that your mind does the exact same thing when it's trying to make a big change. Like when you're thinking about starting that digital business, or when you decide to leave the 9 to 5 life, or even when you finally choose to invest in yourself, that alert goes off in your mind. And when it goes off, your brain is like your immune system. It reacts like your immune system. Then it throws in fear, whispers of doubt coming in, or anxiety, and, excuses. And sometimes even we even procrastinate, because this defensive mechanism in our brain, just takes over. But it's not because you are broken or any of us is broken. That's how we were created. Because our mind sees change the same way our body sees a foreign body, attacking it. So um just look at it like fear is like a trigger. Or it's like the mental fever, to slow us down, and keep us in our comfort zone. But the key is, don't let this be a stop sign. The key is, it is, see it as a sign that something new is entering and growth is kicking in. See it as, because we are human, see it as like the natural factor, or the adrenaline that pushes us into, wanting something new and wanting something different. So the next time you feel like resistance to fear or doubt rise up, instead of backing down and retreating and giving into fear, I just want you to smile and say, this must be the fever before the breakthrough, right? So we don't have it all figured out. None of us on this platform have it all figured out. When we started, we take it one step at a time. That's how we started this business. And that is our encouragement, to everyone today, to just take it one step at a time. We have a very vibrant and beautiful community, just like what you're seeing here. We support each other. We're there for each other. So when that fear kicks in, there's always somebody that you can reach out to, to allay your fears. So open
Wow,
the
thank
door to
you.
what's possible, learn as you go, because honestly, that version of you that has the business mindset, the freedom mindset, the peace mindset, that version of you is inside of you, right? And you just have
Mhm.
to just give it, grant it that permission, that grant your inner self that permission to come out and to be your best self. So don't let fear keep driving the car. Put fear in the back seat, or kick fear through the roof, kick it through the window, kick it through the door,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And
yes,
say to fear, watch me go, watch
yes,
me
preach.
go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if this it's home, if
Oh,
this is
wow.
home, and this resonates with you, please take that step. Whichever page you're on, put a love in the comment, or if not, send a direct message to whichever page you're on, or the website link is there. Click on that link, because I tell you, when people who have clicked on that link, their lives have been changed totally. There's so much transformation. So I implore you today, click on that link, whichever page you're following today. And remember, your fear is valid, right? But your
Mm-hmm.
future is way more powerful than your fear. Way more
Amen.
powerful.
Amen.
So let's
Amen.
build that business, change your life, and I
Mm-hmm.
can tell you that you've got this. You've got this.
Wow.
All right?
Powerful. 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 Wow. You actually, I said salt as if I knew. That's actually the salt we needed to that soup.
She nailed it.
Because, yeah, she said it all. Fear, doubt, comfort zone. This morning, I woke up, I just stepped out from my bed since this morning. I was in my comfort zone. It's Friday morning. I spent the whole day in the blanket, but I had a life to go on. I had all the reason to say no. I'm not going. I just send the message to my queen. So please, I'm not doing it today. So excuses. Yeah. So I got out of my comfort zone, out of my blanket to be here today to talk with you guys. My queen Tanya just said it all. I'll yield the mic to my queen Miriam for her to add some pepper. We need pepper. We
Thank
have salt,
you.
now it's pepper.
Thank you, guys. And just try to listen because, as I have already said, my English is not so good. The
Your
only thing
English is
I can,
perfect, queen.
Your
It's
English is
perfect.
good. Your English is
the
good, Queen.
thing, thank
Perfect.
you, thank you. The thing I can say here is that our mindset shapes our reality, and our thoughts are very powerful. It means that what we think, we can do it. If you put all our strength, how you say that? How I can say that? Our
Our
Say
strength.
that in
eggs.
French.
Yes, we can reach everywhere, anywhere we want to go. Unfortunately, most of our people have what is called um I'm thinking in French and trying to translate
Say in French. Say in French.
fixed mindset. Fixed mindset, which words are I cannot do that. I'm not so good at it. I will, so it means that they will just never try because they have decided in their head that it's so difficult. I cannot, I'm not able. They have the fixed mindset instead of having the growth mindset where you say, okay, it's difficult, but with effort, I can. With help, I can. Why can't we just think like, if those can do this, I can also do? They
Yes.
don't have two brains. How do you say le cerveau?
Yeah,
Brain.
great. You
They
just
don't.
said it.
They don't have two brains.
Yes.
They have only one brand as everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And today I have been watching that mastermind that Queen Anne asked me to. I didn't watch the last time. That's why I'm doing my video now because I said, what? Why can't I do the same, have the same results? I was discouraged, but watching this mastermind brought me to the fact that I need to try. I need to go forward. I cannot just be there and cry and say it's so difficult. It's in English, and because I don't really speak good English, blah blah. No, no, no.
You
I
see
am
that?
trying. I am trying, and I have decided that they don't have two brains. I have this everything they have, so I can do everything they do.
Mm. Mm.
Wow.
The thing I
Thank
ask
you.
my people is to have the growth mindset. It's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
The growth mindset.
Thank you,
Because
sis. Thank
because
you.
because some see where some see limitations, the others see how to opportunities. That is the word. So I decided to be the one
Who
to
chose
create
the opportunity?
opportunities.
Yeah.
So guys, come on. This business is a game, a life changer.
Mm-hmm.
Come and we will be there. I'm
Yeah.
going to talk in French. Voilà, j'en ai marre.
You yourself. Let me say something. Sorry, Queen.
Écoutez
You
les gars,
see,
Oh, you just
Carol,
did what you were
let me
saying. That's what you're doing. You have a growth
les
mindset.
gars,
So you left your comfort zone with the French.
écoutez les gars, les filles veulent me tuer ici avec l'anglais. Je dis, ayez le mindset des gens qui sont ouverts d'esprit, qui veulent avancer. Ne vous mettez pas des limitations.
Mm-hmm.
Regardez aujourd'hui, nous on appelle mastermind, mais un meeting de notre business où j'ai vu des gens qui font des résultats de fous malades. Je me suis dit, ils n'ont pas deux cerveaux, ces gens-là. Ils n'ont un seul cerveau.
Mm-hmm.
Là, ma famille, je vous en prie, l'heure est grave, réveillez-vous, venez nous rejoindre. On sera là pour vous guider comme d'autres l'ont fait avec nous. Moi, honnêtement, les gens qui vivent autour de moi ne me reconnaissent pas. Même mon homme m'a dit, mais waouh, qu'est-ce que tu as changé? Moi,
Yeah.
avant, j'étais agressif. Je dis, aujourd'hui, quand il me parle, je prends le temps. C'est vrai
Very
que
good.
j'ai encore les.
Alors,
Voilà.
ma queen, je suis tellement fière de toi. Je suis sans vouloir t'interrompre. Je suis vraiment fière de ce growth mindset. Vas-y.
Donc, voilà.
Je suis ton homme est tellement fier.
Dans ce business, il ne s'agit pas que d'argent.
Mhm.
Moi, je ne me reconnais pas. Vous savez, je vais après, je sais que je suis souvent longue, mais aujourd'hui, je suis allée chercher quelqu'un à la gare. J'ai dit à Anne, je suis tombée sur les embouteillages. Vous savez comment je réagissais dans les embouteillages? Nom de Dieu!
Now Tanya is lost. That's
Et
the point.
aujourd'hui, dans les embouteillages, je suis
Tanya is lost.
tranquille. Tranquille. Je cherche une station où j'écoute la musique, je danse. Je me dis, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Ça n'est plus moi. Ce business m'a transformée totalement. J'ai l'habitude de dire que dans ce business, vous allez rencontrer des gens ordinaires qui ont aujourd'hui une vie extraordinaire.
You can continue in English.
Vous avez
I
déjà
can I can help her. So she's just saying that she's
I'm sorry,
explaining her transformation.
Tanya, I'm so sorry, my sis. I cannot
She's
Ladorin's
say
talking about the traffic jam that she went through today or day before, and she was so surprised about how she reacts differently from the way she used to react. You know, she used to just scream and ask what is happening, but now when there's a traffic jam on the highway, she just tune on the one of the radio stations she
I
likes
am
and
singing,
relax.
I'm dancing like
So the
I'm
transformation is real with the business. So she's
Yeah.
saying it's because of the business that she's able to reset her mindset, how she reacts to, because you can't control what is happening on the outside of your body, but you can control how your body will react, right? As Tanya was saying about the bacteria in your body or any medication that you're taking. Hello, Queen Maggie Mac. She said hi. Hello, Evangelist. Thank you so much, Mrs. or Mr. Stamra, for watching us live. Okay, we are reaching like the level of where we're not supposed to reach in our life. I just wanted to add something, if you don't mind, Queen Anne. Talking about breaking the cycle of paycheck to paycheck, because that's our topic today. So there's something about the paycheck to paycheck. This is how we do. You work, you have your expenses, your bill to pay. Then after you receive your salary, then you pay your expenses. So you have to break that circle and think about you first. Pay yourself first before you pay those expenses, because they will never end. And another thing I wanted to add is something really specific about the expenses. I'm a Christian and I have to speak what I do and what I encourage other people to do, what the Bible recommends. There's something called the tithe.
Right. Yeah.
So before you pay yourself, think of not paying, putting aside your 10%. So don't give the leftover to God, because He doesn't need your leftover. Start with that first. So reset your mindset. Start with your 10% first and put for your tithe, and then pay yourself, and then pay your expenses, because they will never end. Your bank account is like a transition. But with this business, your bank account will never be a transition, because you have the opportunity to refill anytime. You don't have to spend everything and then wait for the next paycheck before you have other money. Okay, so, and I'll yield the mic to you if you wanted to say something, Queen.
Yes, just wanted to add just one quick thing because we're already landing here. Somebody might think, okay, to break this cycle of paycheck to paycheck, maybe I need another job, or and you will find that the people that even have 2 or 3 jobs, it's still never enough. So it's meaning that's not even the solution, right? You're working so much and still so little, right? So you might think, okay, but they're talking about mindset. How come it's gonna help me? But everything starts in the mind. That's what we are saying. Because even if you have to start thinking about yourself again, it starts with you thinking about that. And a lot of our people sometimes also we live maybe beyond our means. Again, this is going back to the mind, or we don't believe in delay gratification. So sometimes you know that you don't have enough with what you have, but can you be open to turn this? You say, okay, I don't have enough. I'm trying to find a way. And this is the opportunity that we are bringing to you. This is a way that can help you break that cycle, right? Where you have to not just be an employee, but also um, showcase your talent, or the gift that God has given you, and monetize it.
That's
Because when we
right.
hear, a lot of us came and we are starting even to discovering our gift, things that we didn't know that we have. We are starting to really stir up the gift that's in us, and it starts there. So this breaking the cycle might not be overnight, but it's already thinking out, starting with our mind, and then it will translate to everything that we do. Because
Yeah.
if we start thinking different and not always just thinking in a scarcity mode or fixed mode, but
Right.
like growth, finding yourself
Yeah.
abundant, then you're even more inclined to look at opportunities around you.
Right.
And that's what we are asking you to do today, to look at opportunities. So we are inviting you once more to check our webinar where you learn more about this
Yeah.
business. And how would you get to know about it? Go to the page where you are connected on the bio. You can find the link for this free webinar. It's free again, so you have nothing to lose. But some people, even if it's free, they're not even going to check it out, although you need a change in your life. Again,
Yeah.
going back to mindset, you need
Yeah.
opportunities. You need to turn your chaos in opportunities, but you won't even avail yourself to good information. We are in the digital era, and we're asking you just open your mind, right? There's opportunities out there. Instead of doing 2, 3, 4 jobs, and you're killing maybe your health,
Yeah.
why won't you do something you can do alongside your job? Something that will help you discover who you are, help you also generate other revenue stream from the comfort of home. But some people like to just work. I'm working hard. I'm working hard. No, and you're working hard, and it's not even adding more because you still don't have enough. But I'm just going to end with this. Thank you, my queen. We went a little bit overboard. We just want to
Yes.
encourage somebody, check out the webinar, check
Yeah.
out, this good information that can propel you in 2025. I yield my mic. Thank you, ladies.
Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
She said it all. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you're watching the replay, do not hesitate to put in the comment where you're watching this live from. And if you're also curious to know what we do, and just explain. And the training, it's free. You have everything available for you. Reset your mindset. And until then, we'll see you next time.
All
Take care.
right. Bye.
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 Bye for now.